Here comes Dingle, fed by Valorant. The Guildford Flames on a change, and he cranks one wide of the net. Minor Baron on the spoils. Check comes in on Marco Valorant, who splits the D. Valorant leans on his man to a shooting position for Minor Baron. Sends one down low. He fanned on it, but still forced Stewart to make a low pad save, as Noble will whip that one round the boards. Dingle sends it out in front to the back door. Oh, big save by Stewart. And I don't think Ben Lake expected that puck to get through. He didn't get a lot of it. Brian Stewart, more importantly, got all of it.
Great lateral movement from Brian Stewart. See, as that puck's played round between Noble and Dingle, and then Dingle looks like cross-ice pass, thinking that Valorant was going to take it, but Ben Lake comes in, gets something on it, but Brian Stewart's long legs come out and managed to make that save.
Puck's cleared into the corner, and they should get this one out. The Blaze do, but they're going to rush this one at the blue line. Dingle with Dunbar hot on his heels. He flings it back and it jumps up into the glove of Valorant. As he blows out an edge in the corner, sends one to the net front. Goes through everybody. Ben Lake in the corner, who's had a couple of golden looks at the net so far tonight. Forced a huge save from Brian Stewart and a fanned attempt earlier. Arnlov, he sends one on net. Oh, he forced the back door. Oh, and it's robbery from Stewart in front. Well, he outdid his earlier save with that. And that is highlight reel special stuff from Brian Stewart. Here's Petrus coming the other way. Shoots one on net. Big rebound. And finally the Blaze beat him. It's Robinson. The Blaze have put a torrent towards the Flames net. Brian Stewart had been their best player so far, and he couldn't do anything about that one. Brett Robinson goes upstairs, lights the lamp, his 13th goal of the year, the Blaze first of the night.
That's the third opportunity the Guildford Flames have given up from inside the slot area. The Blaze have been able to penetrate inside very quickly. Ben Lake had 2 looks there. Brett Robinson gets another look there, and he doesn't miss. Gets it into the top shelf. Brian Stewart's got no chance. That rebound's come right out in front of Brett Robinson. Very easy goal for the forward.
Here's Dunbar, the half wall, as he looks in. Back to the point, Jesse Craig. Back to Dunbar, who was lethal here last time at the Skydome. Big save from last year. Got a follow-up, scored! Akaret down low. Dunbar, the creator. Akaret, the finisher. And the Swede has an impressive 16 goals on the year now. Wowza!
And that's why they have one of the league's top power plays. They don't miss their chances there. Cali Akared with a fantastic shot as the puck comes out to him. Nastic's got to do a bit of lateral movement. He managed to get square, but with the velocity of that shot, he's never going to be able to stop it from there.
And Lidhammer will just about clear the zone as the Blaze put in a lot of pressure on Guildford there, but they bent but didn't break. Here comes Lowers charging down the left-hand side. Puck comes away from him. Corshane, Clements, pass through the middle. Lowers drops it back off. Adam Corshane with some speed. He drops it off. Robinson looks at his options. Oh, he put it in the net front area. No one could get to it. Minor Baron, Petrus, Robinson. Back to Petrus. Oh, he scores! Jordan Petrus. The net looked like it had come off in the shot, but the skipper found daylight. And the Blaze have got a lead back. We think they might review it. Goal line tech wasn't working the other week here at the Skydome Arena. Let's see if it is this week.
Yeah, it's certainly being reviewed. We'll take another look at it here. Minor Baron finds Petrus, who just shoots after the pass.
I don't know. I think that just balls a hole through him.
It goes straight through him. It's unclear when that goal comes off. They'll have to get a look from the goal line tech, I think, there to see if that nets off the moorings when that puck crosses the line.
Well, Galen Patterson had one last week, Stu, off the crossbar, and everybody here thought it was in. On second look, I think it probably was crossbarring out rather than backbarring out, but that was an interesting moment. But either way, this game end to end, lots of stretch passes coming from both teams.
Elite League Ice Hockey, defense is optional.
Well, I remember Russ Cowley, we talked to him before his jersey retirement last weekend, and he was saying that when he started out, defense was pretty much optional.
Yeah, I certainly that's the case, perhaps in some of the low league. We see the referees coming out now.
Oh, he's giving it a goal. Well, Brian Stewart was impassioned when the decision was being made and arguing his case like a true pro. He just shrugs, taps his posts, and he'll go back to work. Dunbar will let that one roll back to Lundeen. Lundeen dumps it in. Wittek claws on the loose puck, hacks it towards the half-wall area, and the Blaze are going to have a 2-on-1. Venus and Paquette into the zone. Paquette on the saucer pass, and he scores! Oh my, from Venus with the saucer pass. It was flatter than Pancake Day, and buried by Paquette. Wonderful stuff. Let's watch again. Look at that.
Beautiful pass from Ross Venus. First time for Paquette through the 5-hole of Brian Stewart. Really doesn't make any mistake there. Guildford caused a turnover themselves. They're two defensemen getting tangled up with each other, trying to play the same puck. And the Blaze break away quick in transition and get another goal on the rush.
The Guildford Flames will enter the zone and fling one wide of the net. Yadlovsky grabs it, dumps it back in. You feel the first team that can find some flow and rhythm will be doing good, and there it is! A little bit of rhythm from Guildford. Campbell out in front. Guildford cycled the puck in down low, and they found the Brit. He found a hole in Nastyuk somewhere.
You'd expect Kevin Nastyuk to have done better here on this chance. Shot comes in, it's down low, straight through the 5-hole.
It's the Blaze win the offensive zone draw. Corshane, a little cheeky backhand pass around the back to Robinson. Comes back to Arnlov. Ends up in front of Brian Stewart. Akered will try and hack this one free. It comes to Arnlov, however, at the blue line. He tries to shoot. It's blocked. He still ends up with the puck. Sends it across. Oh, a ripper from the skipper. The big one-time bomb from Petrus. And the Blaze have got that 2-goal lead back, and it's the captain's second goal of the evening, Stu, and what a time to get it.
Persistence from Gustav Arnlov, what a pass as well, finds it right in the wheelhouse of Jordan Petrus, who bombs it into the net, past Brian Stewart to re-establish that 2-goal lead. And how important will that, not only that power play goal, but re-establishing that 2-goal lead be?
Now here come Guildford, Lidhammer. Tries to split the D, ends up coming a cropper from Noble, but he's got a big second chance! Oh, you are kidding me! Kevin Nastyuk with the paddle! Diving across, and oh, he had absolutely no right to make that stop. And that keeps this game 2 goals in the Blaze favour. Stu, every week he makes something special like that. Craig ghosts into the corner, onto Dunbar. He will look into the hash mark. Scored from that area of the ice last time the Flames were in this building. Reddick back down to Dunbar. He sends one through the crease. Oh, Akered with his second of the night. Nastyuk slams his stick against the frame of his net. He's furious. And Akered on the back door had all the time in the world. And really, Stu, they've looked for that play a few times tonight that it's been there.
They've looked for the back door. That cross-crease pass was absolutely pinpoint, finding Cali Akered's stick with absolute accuracy.
Is Lidhammer. Tries to open up some space, ends up with Wells. Flicks one towards net, it's blocked, and he ends up back with the puck. Dingle will check him. Puck ends up at the blue line. Phillips will wrist shot. Oh, he scores through traffic. Big game-tying goal from Phillips. It looked innocuous enough, but it bored a hole through the screen and through the netminder and in, and this game is tied at 4.
Just floats it in from the blue line. Doesn't seem or here to get a piece of anything, but Kevin Phillips manages to put it in the back of the net.
Coventry.
The Guildford Flames will enter the zone. Lidhammer. And ends up with Raczynski. Puck in the half-wall area. Minor Barron tries to jump on the drop pass. Noble will end up with it in the corner. Has he got hit it? head first into the boards. No penalty has been called on the play, and well, that looked a little boarding to me, but I probably would say that being a Blaze media guy. But hey ho, let's have a look again. What do you think, Stu?
I'm not sure it's head first, but I'd certainly go for boarding. He's come crunched up on the sides there.
Yeah, it looked awkward in how his neck.
The neck comes in and he comes across it. The problem the referees have got now is, you know, if this is called a penalty, it'll have to be an ejection.
Yeah,
because the ruling is about apparent injuries on the play. I mean, that is as clear an apparent injury as you're ever going to get.
Oh yeah.
I think Danny Stewart is about to explode on the bench.
In all honesty, and this is with all due respect to the Guildford Flames, after the first period, Blaze dominated. You'd have felt that they'd been comfortable, but you know, Guildford have played a good road game through periods 2 and 3, and well, this is turning into a fascinating affair as Lundin gets upended. Oh, Dingle gets smoked from behind, and there's a penalty on that one. The Blaze go into the final minute and a half with a man advantage, and I tell you what, folks, that is a huge moment in this game. Huge. And it's Reddick who's going to go to the box. Dingle will stand over this one for the Coventry Blaze. Both teams staring nervously at the offensive zone as the Blaze win the draw. Backhanded round by Patterson. Ends up under the referee, Minor Barron. We'll just hang on here for a second and settle things down. 20 seconds left in the period. Minor Barron looks in, fakes the wrist shot. Sends it across, Valorant. Minor Barron, time a factor now. Patterson, Blaze need a shot with 5 seconds to go. They get one! Saved by Stewart. Rebound dealt with wonderfully. A bad angle chance from Paquette was all they had. Blaze will start overtime with a 4-on-3 power play. And both teams, I will say, worthy of a point. You know, sometimes you have those players that beaver away quietly and just are industrious and make the other players around them better, and that's kind of what Ferguson's done tonight, as Minor Barron patiently off the face-off will come into the zone, pulls up for a shot! Oh, he's finished it! Game, set, match, Minor Barron! His 4th goal in Coventry colours is the 5th of the night, and again it seemed innocuous, it was low, it bored a hole through Stewart, and Minor Barron is mobbed at the half-wall by his teammates. Big goal.
A big screen on that play. There was a forward coming across, taking the eyes away of Brian Stewart, and that's a lovely shot from Minor Barron. Like you say, his 5th goal.